You're listening to the International Moving Podcast, your guide to moving to another country, brought to you by SDC International Shipping, LA's finest. An international move is exciting. It's a time to start over, establish a new business maybe, reestablish family ties, or retire where your budget will do more for you. Please enjoy today's episode, and if you have any questions about your international move, give us a call at 888-779-3962. That's 888-779-3962. Hey everyone, this is Jim for SDC International Shipping. Thanks for joining me for today's podcast episode. We're talking about moving to Belize in Central America from California in today's episode. Now, if you've never been to Belize before, you are in for a treat. This Central American country is a tropical paradise filled with stunning beaches, lush rainforests, and even ancient Mayan ruins. Belize is also known for its warm and friendly people, delicious food, and laid-back Caribbean lifestyle. It's no wonder that Belize has become a popular destination for retirees seeking a relaxed and affordable way of life. One of the most appealing aspects of Belize is its relative seclusion, because unlike other Caribbean destinations that are overrun with tourists, Belize has managed to maintain its charm and authenticity. In fact, many famous personalities such as Leonardo DiCaprio, Francis Ford Coppola, Tiger Woods, Harrison Ford, and Robert De Niro have discreetly invested in properties or enjoy private island getaways and exclusive hotel resorts in Belize. Despite the influx of celebrities, Belize remains largely undiscovered by what you might call the typical tourist crowd. That's part of what makes it such an attractive option for those seeking a more peaceful, more laid-back lifestyle. And while you might think that a Caribbean paradise like Belize would be out of your budget, it's actually quite affordable. In this episode, we're going to talk about the costs of living in Belize, the visa requirements, things like healthcare and education, as well as housing options, so you can see for yourself why this beautiful country may be worth considering for your retirement dreams. First, let's start with the cost of living. One of the most attractive aspects of retiring to Belize is the low cost of living. Compared to other Caribbean destinations, Belize offers a relatively affordable way of life. For example, a couple can live comfortably in Belize for around $2,500 to $3,000 per month, and that would include rent. And this amount can vary depending on where you live, your lifestyle choices, and so on, but it's generally much less expensive than, let's say, living in the United States. Food is also very affordable in Belize, especially if you're willing to shop at local markets and cook your meals at home. Fresh fruits and vegetables are abundant and inexpensive, and so you can also find reasonably priced seafood and meat at your local markets. Eating out is also affordable, with local restaurants offering nice meals for around $10 USDA per person. USDA, I should have said USD, US denomination per person. Another factor that can significantly impact your cost of living in Belize, of course, would be housing. While coastal areas and popular expat communities can be more expensive, there are many affordable options available throughout the country. You can rent, for example, a small apartment or house for around $500 to $1,000 per month, depending on the location and amenities. But overall, the low cost of living in Belize is still a major draw for retirees seeking affordable and comfortable lifestyles in what you could consider to be a tropical paradise. So let's talk about visa requirements for retiring in Belize. If you're considered retired in Belize, it's important to understand the country's visa requirements. Fortunately, Belize offers several visa options for retirees, which make it a popular destination for those seeking a tropical kind of retirement. One of the most popular visa options for retirees is called the Qualified Retired Persons Program, or QRP. And this program allows retirees to obtain a long-term visa in Belize, which is renewable every year. To qualify for the QRP program, you must be at least 45 years old and have a monthly income of at least $2,000 from a reliable source such as a pension or a retirement account. Another option for retirees is the tourist visa. This visa allows you to stay in Belize for up to 30 days with the option of extending it for an additional 30 days. And while this visa does not allow for long-term stays, it can be a good option for those who want to spend maybe more time exploring Belize before deciding if they want to retire there permanently. If you want to live and work in Belize, a work visa is required. And this kind of visa can be difficult to obtain because it requires a sponsorship from a Belizean employer. But it's also important to note that work opportunities for foreigners in Belize can be a little bit limited. So in addition to these visa options, Belize offers a program for permanent residency, which can be a good option for those who want to retire to Belize permanently. To qualify for permanent residency, you must have lived in Belize for at least a year and have a clean criminal record. So overall, Belize offers several visa options for retirees, making it a popular destination for those seeking a tropical kind of requirement. And it's important to research and understand the visa requirements before trying to make a move to Belize. So in the next section, we're going to move on and talk about exploring healthcare options. Now, just for the sake of time, I'm briefly going over these different topics, but there are many expat lawyers, expat accountants, and expat groups that are available on social media where you can talk to people and find out more detailed information when you're in the planning stages so you get an accurate picture of what your specific case looks like. All right, let's talk about healthcare. Healthcare is one of the primary concerns for many retirees when considering a move anywhere, especially to a new country. Fortunately, Belize has a well-established healthcare system with modern facilities and very well-trained medical professionals. Belize offers both private and public healthcare options, and while private facilities are generally, of course, going to be more expensive, they do offer very higher quality healthcare. Many doctors and specialists in Belize have received their training in the United States, so the standard of care is comparable to what you'll find here in the United States. And for those who qualify, Belize also offers a national healthcare system known as the Belize Healthcare Partners Limited. That's the Belize Healthcare Partners Limited. This system provides affordable healthcare services to Belizean citizens, permanent residents, and people that have work permits. The cost of medical care under the system is significantly lower than that of the United States, with a basic consultation starting at around $20. Retirees who are over the age of 45 and are considering moving to Belize can also apply for the Qualified Retired Persons, or the QRP program. This program provides a range of benefits, including exemption from taxes on income earned outside of Belize and import duties on personal belongings, including vehicles. In addition, QRPs and their dependents are entitled to participation in the national healthcare system at a reduced rate. So overall, while you may argue that healthcare in Belize may not be quite as advanced as it is in the United States, it's still of a very high standard and it's generally more affordable. With the QRP program and the national healthcare system, retirees can feel confident that their healthcare needs will be taken care of while living in Belize. Let's talk about education. If you're moving to Belize with children, it's important to consider their education. The country has both public and private schools, but the quality of education can vary significantly. For example, public schools in Belize are free, but they may not offer the same level of education as a private school would, and private schools are generally considered to provide better education, but they do come, of course, at a higher cost. There's also international schools in Belize that follow the American or British curriculum, and these schools are usually more expensive than other private schools but they offer a familiar educational environment for expat children. It's also important to note that the school year in Belize runs from September to June, and schools may have different vacation schedules than those in the United States. Now, before moving to Belize, it's recommended that you research the different education options and visit schools, so that way you know that you're making an informed decision about your children's education. All right, let's talk about housing. Belize offers a variety of housing options for expats, from apartments and condos to single-family homes and villas. The cost of housing varies depending on the location, of course, size, and amenity. If you're planning to rent, you can expect to pay between $500 all the way up to $2,000 per month for a furnished apartment or house, depending on the location and amenities. Many expats prefer to rent a home or apartment close to the beach or in a popular expat community like San Pedro or Placencia. If you're looking to buy a property in Belize, it's important to work with a reputable real estate agent who's familiar with the local market. The cost of buying a property in Belize can vary greatly, of course, depending on the location, the size, and the condition of the property. Many expats choose to live in gated communities or plan developments which offer amenities like security, pools, and common areas. These communities are often popular with retirees as they offer a sense of community and a lower maintenance kind of lifestyle. So when looking for housing in Belize, it's important to consider your budget, your lifestyle, the proximity to amenities like grocery stores, healthcare facilities, and entertainment options. With the right research and guidance, you can find the perfect home in Belize to meet your needs. So in conclusion, moving to Belize from California, or really from anywhere, is a significant step, but it's one that can lead to a more fulfilling and relaxed lifestyle. With its beautiful landscapes, friendly locals, and affordable cost of living, Belize is an excellent location, an excellent destination for those looking to retire or start a new life in the Caribbean. The process of relocating to a new country can be daunting for some people, but by doing your research and taking the necessary steps to prepare, you can make the transition as smooth as possible. With its warm climate, beautiful beaches, and laid-back lifestyle, Belize really does offer a unique experience that's hard to find elsewhere. So whether you're interested in the outdoor adventures or simply looking to enjoy a slower pace of life, Belize has something for everyone. So if you're planning to relocate to Belize, please don't hesitate to contact us at SDC International Shipping. Our experienced team of moving experts are located in Los Angeles, and we can help you with all of your moving needs, from the packing and shipping of your belongings to navigating the entire customs process. We understand the challenges of moving internationally, and we're committed to working with people just like yourself, helping you every step of the way to ensure a smooth, stress-free transition to wherever your new home may be. So that'll do it for today's episode. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next podcast episode. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for listening. Whether you're relocating within the country or moving to the other side of the world, we're here to help from start to finish. Connect with us today at 888-779-3962. That's 888-779-3962.